After pushing Manchester City all the way during last season's Premier League title race, it's difficult to pinpoint where exactly it went wrong for Arsenal. Their defence. Watertight. Midfield. Fully functional. But in attack. Now there's a debate. Although Mikel Arteta's side had goals coming from almost every position at one stage of the season, supporters were still left pining for more firepower to help usurp City. Heading in the summer transfer window, fans expected the focus to be on the forward line. To the surprise of many, Arsenal have only made one permanent signing so far, defender Riccardo Calafiori. That certainly leaves room in the budget for a couple of attackers to sign before transfer deadline day on August 30th, and two names, Viktor Gyokeres and Nico Williams, would almost certainly satisfy the Emirates faithful. Sporting Lisbon are reportedly demanding around £69 million to sell Gyokeres, while Athletic Bilbao are desperate to keep hold of Williams amid keen interest from Barcelona. But if Arsenal were to pull those moves off, how could Arteta set up his attack? Looks at some dream front threes for the Gunners. If you're going to spend big, then make the most of every penny. 2 years ago it seemed that Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Jesus and Gabriel Martinelli would be Arsenal's front three for years to come, but things have changed. Martinelli only scored 6 goals in 35 Premier League games last season, while Jesus was even tipped to leave the Emirates earlier this summer. Given how much football Leandro Trossard and Kai Havertz both got in the run-in, it suggests that Arteta isn't fully satisfied with his centre-forward and left-wing options. Williams may prefer to play on the right, but the 22-year-old was deployed as a devastating left-winger during Spain's victorious run at Euro 2024. Gyokeres, meanwhile, is a proper number 9, someone who'll sniff out goals and act as a focal point for Arsenal's midfielders and wingers, but that isn't the only way to attack. Your turn. Who should Arsenal sign before transfer deadline day? Join the debate in the comments section. A role which Trossard is familiar with, Arteta isn't afraid to emulate his mentor, Pep Guardiola, by using a false 9. That would allow both Saka and Williams to come inside on their respective stronger sides, with Trossard dragging defenders away from the penalty area and leaving space in behind. Although some critics argue that Arteta needs to follow Guardiola's use of Erling Haaland and play with a striker who's less involved in build-up for the sake of goals, there's no denying that Trossard, Havertz and even Jesus have the attributes to be false 9s. It would, however, have to change once Gyokeres gets on the pitch. There's no denying that Saka was Arsenal's best forward last season, scoring 16 league goals and laying on 9 assists. But it almost became a running gag that the England international would limp off the pitch with an injury either before or after full time. So, Arteta needs to find a way of resting Saka, maybe even in the big games when fatigue sets in later in the season. Williams' versatility makes him an option on the right wing, where Martinelli, Trossard and Jesus haven't been trusted during Arteta's tenure. Saka would also be a scary sight for defenders coming off the bench when Arsenal are chasing a goal or needing to see out a result. Seeing the winger out of the starting line-up would take some getting used to, but the Gunners can't rely on his fitness forever. Join our new WhatsApp community and receive your daily dose of Mirror Football content. We also treat our community members to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. If you don't like our community, you can check out anytime you like. If you're curious, you can read our privacy notice.